Hey guys, what is going on? Anthony here with Pistons Talk. In today's video, we're going to be talking about this Bleacher Report article that they just wrote this morning. It says, breaking down most realistic potential trades of the NBA offseason. They have your Detroit Pistons making a trade with the Minnesota Timberwolves, and it does involve Jerami Grant. So the trade would be Minnesota would receive Jerami Grant, your Detroit Pistons would receive Malik Beasley, Jarrett Culver, Jaden McDaniels, and a 2023 first-round pick with top 7 protections. And Bleacher Report's reasoning why the Detroit Pistons would make a trade like this is because Karl-Anthony Towns, you guys, since he's been in the league, has won only 30% of his games. Now, Minnesota does believe that a duo of Karl-Anthony Towns and D'Angelo Russell can work, and that they have been winning games since D'Lo and Cat and Anthony Edwards have been healthy. So adding a Jerami Grant to the mix with Minnesota's core could make a lot of sense for them because Jerami Grant is a switchable defender. As you guys know, he can play both the small forward and the power forward position. And we've seen it this year that, he was putting up 13.6 a game in Denver. And this year he's putting up 22.4 a game with the Detroit Pistons. And he's also shooting the three-point ball at 35.4%. Now, I believe Jerami Grant, adding him to the Minnesota Timberwolves core would be interesting. I really don't know if they would be contenders by any mean. Maybe they could be a playoff team, maybe a play-in team in the West, because the Western Conference is a really hard conference to win in. But they do go on to say that James Edwards did break a story this year that the Detroit Pistons did get some trade calls on Jerami Grant. We do know the Boston Celtics one where it was, a couple first-round picks, but there was no really details of what years those were actually in. But I believe a trade like this could make a lot of sense for the Detroit Pistons. Like Bleacher Report does mention, you're getting Malik Beasley, who's a 20-point-per-game scorer. You guys know I'm pretty high on Malik Beasley. You're also getting Jarrett Culver, who was the 6th pick in the 2019 NBA draft. He's just not getting any playing time right now. Maybe change of scenery could be good for him. And then you're also getting Jaden McDaniels, who's another young prospect within this trade. Now, do I believe a trade like this would intrigue the Detroit Pistons? I don't. And the reason why I don't believe the Pistons would want to make a trade like this is because I believe next year they're really going to try to push for the playoffs. I think this year the goal was just to develop the talent. If you win some games, that's great. If you don't, you're going to have really high odds to possibly win the lottery this year. But I believe with having Killian Hayes, Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart, and Saban Lee all have a year under their belt, you still have Jerami Grant, Josh Jackson, and Mason Plumlee. I think they're really going to try to push for the playoffs. Possibly the Pistons could have a top 5 pick. They have 3 second-round picks that they could possibly facilitate a trade to get another player to try to make a playoff push. I think that is going to be the goal next year for Detroit. Now, this trade isn't bad on paper. I love Malik Beasley. You guys already know that. I think he's probably one of the most underrated scorers in this league right now. Jarrett Culver really hasn't produced, being that number 6 overall pick in the 2019 NBA draft. Jaden McDaniels is a very intriguing rookie to me. But personally, this trade to me doesn't really move the needle. A draft pick in 2023 with top 7 protections, I'm good. I think you can get a better trade offer for Jerami Grant, if you ask me. I mean, Boston was willing to give you multiple first-round picks for Jerami Grant. They're only offering a 2023 with top 7 protection. So I think the offers for Jerami Grant are only going to get better as his contract gets closer to ending. But talk to me down below in the comment section what you guys think of this proposed trade by Bleacher Report. I'll talk to you guys down there. Like always, I hope you guys are staying safe. Take care. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.